Greetings, Professor Gallagher. Upon reflection of this first week's reading, I'm beginning to understand the value of contextualized preaching in the 21st century. In just thumbing through the Bevan's Talhafi book brings recognition of the cultural needs as well as their unique strengths for preaching and winning the lost. This isn't something that I had spent much time contemplating before this course. However, once the topic is brought out in the open, it seems to me to be something that should always have been included in any opportunity that crosses cultural lines. A little more than 25 years ago, I was in the military and stationed overseas in the country of Panama. Telephone calls home were very expensive, and mail took months to get there, even though it was only a 2-hour flight from the United States. But today, with the ever-expanding reach of the internet, anybody that has a computer and a modem can be spoken to, just like we are doing right now. That's really good news for reaching the lost. However, it also means that being able to research, to study, to learn anything about new cultures is easier for us. Therefore, we don't really have an excuse not to even try to do our part to reach other cultures in terms that they understand and welcome. A quote from President Theodore Roosevelt seems apt when talking about this. He said that nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And it's very true just within our own congregations. How much more for those that may already view us as outsiders in our actions with suspicion. It doesn't matter how much we know about the Bible and the good news of the gospel until the people we're preaching to know that, 1, that we believe it, 2, that we're living it, and 3, that we're telling them this good news because we care about them and their future. So that is our task. We need to be able to relate, to understand, to communicate in such a way that it breaks through cultural barriers about God and who God is. What we Americans must do is realize that this does not apply just to people in the foreign missionary field. Many of our cities and states have multicultural congregations, as well as congregations that choose to worship within that cultural identity in their own languages and customs. We have to be able to reach others from any vantage point, whether it's from the pulpit in our own church, as a visiting pastor in one of those churches, or just talk to people as we walk down the streets of our communities. Pastors need to be able to be full participants in the cultures that they're trying to shepherd. Anyway, I hope that at the conclusion of this course, that I will have a better understanding of what I need to do to be prepared and to be genuine as I preach to those outside of my cultural sphere. I look forward to learning all I can about this. Thank you for your time.